कुमार स्वामी नायकर गोंगो लुगु लटोका रेडियो फीजी 2 में पुराना गाना लगे हमें बहुत अच्छा लगे।
रेडियो फीजी 2 देश की धड़कन।
Good evening, Fiji. In this bulletin, Fiji marks 50 years of self-governance. Hundreds turn up for Fiji Day celebrations. And tributes pour in for 50th anniversary.
From the studios of FBC Suva, Jackie Smith.
Half a century of self-governance is a celebration of unity and a time of reflection. Celebrating 50 years of independence, Prime Minister Vorenge Bainimarama says Fijians must use their sense of patriotism to drive their ambition and inspire real growth. Koroi Tandalala was at Albert Park and files this report.
A 21-gun salute fitting for a country marking the golden jubilee of independence from British rule.
Even as Fijians endured great adversity, we marked Fiji's 50th birthday with patriotism and with pride.
The Prime Minister says unity and hard work has seen Fiji grow dramatically in the past 5 decades. Sharing a message of hope, Leader of Opposition Sitiveni Rambuka says today's celebration is a triumph for all Fijians.
I pray that those who are going through difficulties at this time will find solace in the help of others, and that we ourselves can help others get through this day with the minimum of trouble.
National Federation Party leader Professor Biman Prasad shared similar thoughts, saying the celebration recognizes the hard work of Fiji's forefathers.
I wish to extend my very warm wishes and luck to all the people in this country for the next 50 years, and we hope that we are able to work together in a united way to see Fiji progress for the next 50 years.
A new monument was also unveiled in Suva to commemorate this auspicious occasion.
This new monument will become one of the many throughout the new Suva Heritage Walk, which will tell this story.
Queen Elizabeth II, the very royal from whom Fiji gained independence, sent their well wishes to the people of Fiji, saying she remembers fondly her first visit here in 1953. Koroi Tandalala, FBC News.
Fiji's political leaders say they are bolstered to see that the tough year has not dampened the bullish spirit of everyday Fijians celebrating independence today. Politicians from both sides of the House were at the main event in Suva. Lena Rees reports.
These celebrations could not have gone any better for Health Minister Dr. Ferrimo Wankainambete, whose staff worked tirelessly to ensure COVID-19 protocols were followed.
This is a day for the ages. This day will never come back. Just seeing everybody just excited, and 50 years from now, a lot of us that are here will not be here. But one thing is for sure that pictures of today will be still there, and they'll be able to see pictures of us and reacting to how things have gone, and and I think that's the amazing thing about it.
Education Minister Rosie Akbar says the significance of today's celebration should not be forgotten.
I'm proud to be a Fijian, and we have come a long, long way, and we need to be proud of the progress we've made as a nation, the progress we've made as a people.
Opposition MPs Linda Tambuya and Lenore Ngerengere Tambua believe there is no better time than now to come together.
Coming together to help those in need. I'm very proud of our people during this time, very proud.
We celebrate our 50th year. I'm really hopeful that we can learn from our turbulent years. We have had a lot to celebrate, and I hope that we will also take the opportunity to learn from past mistakes. And I'm really hopeful.
Foreign dignitaries and ministers have also sent their well wishes for our 50th Fiji Day. Lena Rees, FBC News.
Commemorating Fiji's 50th year of independence, a Fiji Airways A350 took to the skies across the country, flying only 1,500 feet above the ground. It flew over Albert Park, where the main celebrations were held, and across Vanuatu, Raki, Ovalau and the Lau Group. Venina Rakautonga was among a handful on board the flight.
The A350 flew across the country in the shape of the number 50, the special flyover, part of raising funds for the Fiji Cancer Society.
We'll be able to possibly give more than $15,000 that we would have raised today from the sale of the seats.
Fiji Day is extra special for this couple as they celebrate their 50th wedding anniversary.
This is a once in a lifetime for us, as a 50th year anniversary for us. So, yeah, this is very special.
Well, this is our home now, and we're both Fiji citizens, and we're thankful for that. And we'll probably be here till we go to heaven. So.
Very memorable day for us, especially with this project of Fiji Airways, helping people with cancer.
We're flying over Albert Park right now, where the main celebrations are being held. It is a wonderful sight with Fiji flags everywhere and everyone decked out in blue. We're now off to the north, where we'll do a flyby over Labasa.
It took about 2.5 weeks of preparation or so to get it all organized in the background, working with all our stakeholders, FAL, CAF and the Fiji government. And it was a good team effort all around, and it's a very unique thing to have done.
The airline hopes to raise around $15,000 from the flight. Benina Rakotonga, FBC News.
Messages of support and congratulations have poured in from around the world today. The Prince of Wales, in a video message, says he had wanted to be in Fiji to celebrate 50 years of independence, but COVID-19 got in the way. Apanisa Wangai Randovu reports.
The Prince of Wales has paid tribute to Fiji's climate change efforts, peacekeeping, British Army services and leadership in the Pacific.
This anniversary is an opportunity to celebrate all that the Republic of Fiji has achieved over the last 50 years in social and economic development, in ensuring access to education and health services, and in preserving your culture, traditions, and precious ecosystems. And none of us, not least those of us in the United Kingdom, will easily forget seeing the Fiji Rugby Sevens team bring home gold medals from the 2016 Olympic Games.
Fiji has also received messages of support from the leaders of Australia and New Zealand.
Fiji has made its mark globally and regionally here in the Pacific. As a clear voice and as a contributor to international peacekeeping in particular. In that time, Fiji and Australia have become more than just neighbours. We are Vuvale.
I'd like to convey my congratulations and my warmest wishes to the Republic of Fiji and the people of Fiji on 50 years of independence.
All the very best as you mark the 50th anniversary of your independence. We have worked shoulder to shoulder in good times as well as in tough times, in the wake of natural disasters and other hardships. We now stand firmly together facing perhaps the most complex global challenge of our generation. The pandemic is a test of resilience for us all, but I have no doubt that Fiji will come out of it stronger. Through working together, we will help each other to recover faster and build back better.
Australian High Commissioner to Fiji, John Fick, says being here for Fiji 50 is special for him.
Australians are celebrating with you as we speak, and I'd like to send my best wishes to the government and to the people of Fiji. A great day, a great milestone, and I'm looking forward to celebrating with my Fijian friends.
US President Donald Trump has also sent congratulations, saying relations are expanding to cooperation on security, closer coordination on development, and new commercial opportunities. Apanisa Wangarandobu, FBC News.
Hundreds of people in their blue kalavata and Fiji flag-themed attire flocked to Albert Park to witness the celebrations. For many, this was a historic time as they stood proud singing the national anthem at the very location where Fiji received the instruments of independence 50 years ago. Lena Reese has more.
For 74-year-old Wame Kasamboru, being present at the celebrations today was like reliving the events of the 10th of October, 1970.
Back then, Fiji was not as developed as it is today. I am very happy to be able to witness today's celebration. I do not know whether I will be around for the next one.
Arun Padarath and his family from Tavua used today's celebration to give back in their own way.
We are trying to give some free food to the people of Suva on this auspicious occasion of the Fiji 50 years independence celebration, and we are happy to give about 2,000 sets of free food to the people.
Others also shared their joy at simply being part of the Independence Day celebrations.
It's quite a milestone that we are here at we're witnessing our 50th anniversary.
It's a very important day, and we are grateful that God has provided good weather for us to celebrate Fiji Day.
Today, very happy. My family all happy.
I feel, special, unique, and happy to be able to live for another 50 years of independence for Fiji Day.
Many Fijians brought their children down to Albert Park to witness the event in the hopes that they will remember this day 50 years down the line and tell the stories to the next generation. Lena Reese, FBC News.
Up ahead, Lautoka commissions Fiji 50 monument. And Labasa also joins in celebrations.
मैं तो दिल्ली में रहता हूँ और रेडियो फीजी बहुत रेडियो फीजी रोज सुनता हूँ.
रेडियो फीजी 2 देश की धड़कन.
Lautoka City today unveiled the tallest flagpole flying the Fiji flag to commemorate 50 years of independence. People from all walks of life came out in numbers in the Sugar City as celebrations were held at Churchill Park. Felipe Naikaso has more.
It was a proud moment for people living in Lautoka City this morning as they commemorated two landmarks at the Sugar City in celebration of Fiji 50.
The first one was the flagpole. We claim it to be the tallest flagpole in Fiji, standing at 21 meters tall. And let's see if someone beats us, but we will claim it as the tallest flagpole in Fiji as of now. And the second important unveiling was the giving recognition to the Elizabeth Square.
Fijians were also reminded the difficult times are being faced by many due to COVID-19. However, it cannot keep us from celebrating Fiji's 50th birthday.
My fellow Fijians, even beset by this global pandemic, we must together remain dedicated to the task of taking Fiji forward. It is a labor that is worth the sweat and tears and joy of every Fijian.
Koya also says that Fijians have a right to be proud of what we have accomplished in 50 years.
To be a resilient people, we must be a strong people, a caring people, a united people. And together, we have done great things. And together, we will do more great things in the next 50 years.
Prizes were also given out to students, workplaces and areas following a week-long competition based on the celebrations. Felipe Naikaso, FBC News.
A large crowd gathered at Prince Charles Park in Nadi yesterday to celebrate Fiji's 50 years of independence. Fijians came out in their Fiji Day attire carrying flags commemorating the special day. Felipe Naikaso has more.
It's a proud moment for every Fijian. Even though the country may appear as a dot on the world map, Fiji has punched above its weight continuously.
Like other countries, we certainly have had our challenges over the years. But we are able to celebrate this day because we emerged from those challenging times stronger and, most importantly, wiser and more unified.
Today's celebrations brought tears to a few gathered today as they reflected back to the 1970 events in Suva.
Today's celebration really took me back 50 years ago. It's a very emotional to myself because I was there.
With Fiji marking its official celebration tomorrow, many around Nadi are also proud of how far the country has come.
We've been going through a very hard time, and this day is a good day for us to commemorate and also celebrate together as one the 50th anniversary of Fiji Day.
This year, Fiji Day is more important while it's Fiji's 50th anniversary, Golden Jubilee. Over the years, they have made a lot of progress.
but this year is very important.
Philip and Ikaso, FBC News.
As Fiji celebrates its 50th year of independence, Fijians have been urged not only to look back and reflect, but to look more into the future as the best days are yet to come. Assistant Minister for Youth and Sports Alvik Maharaj, while officiating the Fiji 50 celebrations, says Fijians must stay united.
Effects of the COVID-19 pandemic did not dampen the spirits of Northerners who turned out to mark these celebrations at ZIBRAAZ Park today.
While our borders may be closed today, we are still one of the world's most desirable tourist destinations. Our success is not owed to luck or chance. It has come because our people, with their diverse strength and skill, have together propelled Fiji forward.
The Labasa Town Council Special Administrator says the pandemic has taught Fijians to move ahead in unity.
Today we gather as a resilient nation of people. We count our blessings and we shall keep moving forward. Let us stay united as a God-fearing, law-abiding nation and today begin the journey into the next 50 years.
Several activities such as tree planting and sporting events were also organized to mark 50 years of independence in Labasa today. Pranita Prakash, FBC News.
As Fiji celebrates its 50th year of Independence Day, car and motorbike enthusiasts came together to raise funds and assist people affected by the COVID-19 pandemic. Fiji 50 charity motor show organizer Mohammed Saneem says they want to create a culture where motorists also acknowledge Independence Day through a motor parade. Pranita Prakash reports.
The motor parade was held not just to mark Fiji's 50th year of independence, but also to raise funds for the needy.
This year being significant for Fiji, together with the issues we are facing because of COVID-19 economic downturn, we decided that whilst we motorists come out into the roads for a motor parade, why not use this opportunity to also raise some funds for people who are in need.
This year has come as a great initiative from the club to support the families affected by this pandemic, and we are very much happy for the sponsors and the supporters who have made this event possible.
The charitable group is expected to start distribution in the coming weeks.
We're working with a range of stakeholders to identify the families. One of the things we are doing is trying to get through schools, especially because in the schools there are teachers who can identify students that are facing some difficulties in bringing lunches, and we'll try and work with that. There are other stakeholders also who are helping us out.
Saneem adds they want to start a motor parade culture in the country and hopes this becomes an annual event. A motor parade consisting of 50 cars and motorbikes started from the nursery airport this morning to the MSG Park in Nasese in Suva. The charitable group consists of more than 50 members of Club Toyota Fiji and Freedom Riders. Pranita Prakash, FBC News.
Small and medium entrepreneurs are making the most of the Fiji Festival 2020 at Thurston Gardens, Suva. Fijians came out in numbers to enjoy the good food, music and accessories. Maria Seniana of Mosaic Art Handmade in Paradise came over from Nadi and says the atmosphere is unmatched. Seniana, a former seafarer, says she has managed to attract new customers as well as meet with clients who normally place orders on social media. The Fiji Festival 2020 will end tomorrow.
It is a special day, Fiji Day. It's a 50th anniversary, and I see that there's a lot of people that's going to be together today, so I just want to be part of it and show them what I do as well.
Ahead in sports, Court's IDC finalists confirmed. And Aquila Wangawai crowned first Vodafone Vanua Arm Wrestling Champion. Details after the break.
Pula nadang bawa prosesan kerse, gor keraki, do televisi ono barong na Radio Fiji One, nandomo ibit.
Radio Fiji One, nandomo ibit.
The Fresh Choice Lautoka football team is just a game away from clinching the Court's IDC title. They defeated 4R Electrical Bar 2-1 in the first Premier Division semi-final at the NZ Stadium. Karalaini Tavi has more.
The men in black drew first blood with a goal from Daryl Kakasi in the 33rd minute. Lautoka was able to find its scoring rhythm in the 36th minute with a goal to Samuel Angavo, punishing the men in black for a defensive blunder to level the score 1-1. Blues captain ZIBRAAZ Sahib led by example, putting his side back in the game from a penalty, giving them a 2-1 lead and the win. Discipline was the key for Lautoka today.
And they were very disciplined in terms of their team task and player task. And the philosophy which we have been using from the first game and from the league games as well, they were very disciplined in that. The concentration level was high as well, and that has that has taken us to the finals.
Boys are actually coming together as a team now, so our performance compared to the whole games was better in the semi-final. So yeah.
A lapse of concentration cost Ba the win.
A very tight and close game. It's a semi-final. We had to be on our toes, and we made 2 mistakes and conceded 2 goals. So that's the reality of it.
Lautoka has won the IDC 18 times, the last in 2018 where they defeated Suva 1-0. Karleni Tavi, FBC Sports.
Labasa will meet Lautoka in the finals of the Courts IDC tomorrow after defeating Rewa 1-0 in the second semi-final. Ratuana Re scored the lone and winning goal for the Mbambasing Alliance in the 43rd minute. The Mbua senior football team has created history, defeating Tailevu Naitasiri 4-2 in the first Courts Inter-District Championship semi-final at ANZ Stadium today. The Northerners last qualified for the IDC final in 1977. Tale Matairakula reports.
Breaking the drought after 43 years was a long wait for the Mbua senior football team.
I think this was a longing for us. And this has actually set us a benchmark how we're going to perform against Nadroga in the playoffs.
On cloud 9, Mbua coach RONEEL says the win is a dream come true.
We gave away a very crucial penalty. However, the boys were able to regroup and we stuck to the game plan. We have achieved what we had set for ourselves. The target has been achieved, the objective is achieved. Now we are going to focus on to the final.
Saving the day for Mbua, stopping 2 crucial goals, goalkeeper RITESH Chand dedicates the win to all their supporters.
All the people from Mbua, Labasa, and Laputu side.
The final of the Courts IDC Senior Division will be held tomorrow at ANZ Stadium in Suva. Tali Materkula, FBC Sports.
Meanwhile, a 10-man Nadroga side came from behind to defeat Riketi 3-1 in the Senior League semi-final. Riketi took advantage of a penalty early in the game to take a 1-0 lead. Nadroga made a comeback into the game in the second half, with veteran Ose Vakatalesao, Leisari Ngalida and Jared Voy netting the goals to confirm a spot in the final. Coach Johnny Williams says their character was tested.
Tested their character. It's the first time in 13 games that we have actually come from behind, and it tested the character, and I think it's a good wake-up call for us, that never underestimate anyone, never think that we're above the cloud. Just get back to ground level and continue playing the way we play best, and that is to win.
Aquila Wangawai has been crowned the first Vodafone Vanua Arm Wrestling Champion last night. The 24-year-old Nandarivatu native was amongst the 24 finalists from around Fiji, taking part in the Arm Wrestling Challenge at the Vodafone Arena last night. Centered around the theme Stronger Together, the challenge helps promote greater pride, unity and patriotism amongst Fijians. Wangawai walked away with $500 cash prize and the latest Samsung Galaxy Note 20 Ultra. Wangawai says the win was an unexpected one.
I was around town in Lautoka, and I was saw the game was held in mall in Lautoka, and I tried myself to challenge up the Lord that I come through a lot of challenge, and I'm happy that I win the game tonight.
The Raiders have booked their place in round 3 of the NRL's preliminary finals after eliminating defending premiers, the Roosters 22-18 last night. The win takes Canberra up to the semis, where they will meet the Storm, who are gunning for a place in the grand finale. In weather, cloudy periods with some showers were experienced over the eastern and interior of the larger islands. Fine weather prevailed elsewhere, with isolated showers experienced in the afternoon. A quick look at the weather map looking at the west. Fine conditions prevailed throughout. Eastwards from Pacific Harbour to Suva, mostly sunshine, but there could be thunderstorms tonight. And up north, a few cloudy patches on a largely clear day. At sea, southeast winds 15 to 20 knots, moderate to rough seas, moderate southerly swells. Turning to the tides, the next high tide is at 1:11 a.m. tomorrow, with low tide at 7:24 a.m. Sunrise is at 5:40 tomorrow. Now for tomorrow, expect cloudy periods with some showers over the eastern and interior of the larger islands. Fine apart from afternoon or evening showers and isolated thunderstorms elsewhere. And our further outlook, we're looking on to Monday. Expect cloudy periods with brief showers over the eastern parts and interior of the larger islands. Fine apart from afternoon or evening showers and isolated thunderstorms elsewhere. And recapping the main stories for tonight, Fiji marks 50 years of self-governance. Hundreds turn up for Fiji Day celebrations and tributes pour in for 50th anniversary. Now for these stories and others, tune in daily to our sister radio station Gold FM. Our poll question we're asking: will Suva on sale help businesses affected by COVID-19? Visit our FBC website to answer. And be sure to send us newsworthy pictures and videos on email, fbcnews@fbc.com.fj. Share it with us via Facebook page FBC News and our Twitter page at FBC_news. That's your news for tonight. Until tomorrow, from the team and I, stay safe. Modamanda.
Bula FM number 2 NSR.
Bula FM number 2 NSR.